putting my gloves on before we get started, and I'll tell you why I'm doing that. This is something I just realized, and actually I saw a video on YouTube. It's amazing what you can learn on YouTube. But in any case, hello everyone. My name is Ron, and I'm back with you with another episode of Empire Coins and Collectibles. We're going to talk about my recent purchase. I was very pleased. I go to the local coin shops and the local gold and silver shops looking for treasures. And as everyone knows, I look for error coins first. And of course, I do buy a bit of silver as well. Always looking for unique looking coins, coins that have designs on them that kind of strike me as interesting. And I'll bring them into my collection, especially if I can get them for a price that is, can we say, cheaper than if you purchased it outright and sent it in to Annex or NGC or PCGS, because I'm always looking for value buys. And it's not that I'm cheap, I'm just looking at making good use of my money and making sure that it is well spent. I haven't always done that. Yes, I've made some mistakes in the past, and you have to live with them, live and learn. But having said that, before we get started, if you could, please like, share, and subscribe. That will help us immensely with our YouTube channel, and hopefully we can grow it and share our hunts with other people and our finds as well. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm not sure what Miss Empire is going to be poking at me about this time, but everyone knows, if you watched our channel, the puppet master is always present. Kind of scary, isn't it? A scary thing, but we get along well and there's a lot of laughter in our house. All right, I'm going to change cameras and we're going to go to the tray camera and we're going to see, oh, it's not quite in focus, but I'm going to take care of that. I purchased, let me see, I think it was about about 7 or 8 coins. And this was from Burleson Gold and Silver. Not sure if anybody has ever been there, but if you're ever in north central Texas and you're over in a little town called Burleson, it's south of Fort Worth, there on the main drag, there's a shop called Burleson Gold and Silver, and I've been going there for years, ever since it opened up. And my good friend Larry and Corey, his son, are there, and they will always treat you right, whether you're buying or selling. So I went in and said, hey, Larry, you got anything interesting? He knows I'm always looking for errors or varieties. And he said, well, I've got some things over that are graded you might want to take a look at. So he pulled this jewel out, and notice it's a 2014 Great Britain silver 2-pound Britannia. And it's got the Lunar horse Obverse on it. And they call it a mule. Now, if you were to talk to my grandfather when he was alive, he would say a mule is a cross between a donkey and a horse. Well, this is not a cross between a donkey and a horse. It is something that is fairly unique, but you do come across in coin collecting. And that is, a coin is minted with the wrong obverse or the wrong reverse. So the original coin has a obverse and reverse designed for that particular year, 2014. In this particular case, they misapplied a die, whether it looks like it was the obverse die, and they put the wrong one on it. So let's see if we can tell why this is the wrong obverse. Notice, and I'm going to get my toothpick out, if I can hold it steady, notice these denticles around the edge there. This coin, I don't believe, was supposed to have it. Now I'm going to set it back down. Well, actually, I'll hold it while I read this to you. So bear with me. Apparently your phone doesn't work through gloves, or mine doesn't. So this is dubbed, and this is by Numista, right? The website Numista. Dubbed by some as the Mule Britannia, around 17,000 were minted in 2014. You're looking for a rare coin in terms of just quantity. 17,000 is not a lot. So that's another attractive feature about this coin. There's only 17,000 of them out there. It's a Britannia and it's a bullion coin, and they were struck using the Obverse die intended for the lunar year of the horse. So this Obverse here was meant for a different coin, right? But that's what's making it unique. So it was intended for the lunar year of the horse, which has a plain rim as opposed to the normal dentals of a Britannia, issued paired with the standard reverse die for the Britannia issue. So now you're seeing, I've got my glove off, but anyway, you're seeing the denticles here. We should see denticles on the other side if it were a matched pair of Obverse and reverse. So I'm going to flip it over. Whoops. If I don't knock it out. And notice how beautiful this coin is. But do you see any denticles around the edge or the periphery of this coin? No. So obviously the Obverse was not the right die to be used with this coin. Okay. So I love it. Now, why was I wearing gloves on both hands, now only on one hand? This is just to share with you this idea that these surfaces on these plastic cases are easily scratched. And because they are easily scratched, you have to take great care if you want your coin to be maintained in presentable form. So when I'm not looking at my coin, I have this actual, and I'm struggling with it because of the sticky on it. It's a self-sealing plastic bag. I have it put into this plastic bag. So it always protects the plastic case that NGC used for this particular certified coin. Now let's flip it back over and look at some other interesting things. This says it's not a proof, but it's in mint state 69 and it's proof-like. The only thing better than this coin would be an MS-70 proof-like, and they are out there, but I love this coin. The mirror finish, and I'm not sure, I haven't looked at it super closely, but I'm not sure why it wasn't a mint state 70 proof-like. But in any case, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous coin. Now, what's a coin like this worth? Well, you say, well, before you go there, Ron, how much did you pay for it? Now think about it. It is low in mintage, 17,000. It is a mule, meaning it's an error at the mint that created this coin, where they put the wrong Obverse on the reverse as they minted that planchet into a 2-pound silver coin. So that makes it pretty unique. Two things going for it: low numbers and an error or a mule variety. I paid $50 for it. Now, my good friend at Burleson Gold and Silver, typically gold and silver shops are all about the turn. If they have something really rare, they're going to know it, and they're going to put a premium on that coin when they sell it. But sometimes I get some coins in that, you know, they're just looking for the quick turn. They'll sell them to you. And if you're a repeat customer, and that's the reason why it's very, very good to develop a relationship with your coin shop, they will treat you right by you treating them right. And occasionally they'll give you a buy. So when I checked on sales on eBay for this coin, there were solds at $99 and $119. So basically you can say that I doubled my money on this beautiful, beautiful coin. All right, you know what? I've talked too much on this episode. So what we're going to do is wrap it up, and we'll get to the next few coins in the next episode. So you guys take care, and please always remember, if you're not out there looking, you're not finding. All the best.